game is just the comfort around the net. She's always been an excellent baseliner, and now she just knows where to cover a little bit more. She knows what to do if she's a little bit behind in the point as well. Just some of those pickleball nuances.
That's a good point. Well, she's always had the world-class movement with that professional tennis background. Obviously, the best court movers, that backhand coveted in the tennis world. It's translating nicely to pickleball as well, shortening up those strokes a bit.
Side out.
I think she got it. She gave that ball back. Barely. It's interesting. It is a different type of movement, though, right? Like, obviously, she's very, very fast, but these are much more compact, quick, jerky motions than tennis. So I think somewhere where tennis players come in sometimes and aren't quite as efficient is the net coverage. If you compare somebody like a Jack Sock to a Dylan Frazier, Jack has these much longer sort of strides.
That's a good point.
Nice
volley.
Drop volley there. Unconventional, too. She didn't even take the one hand off. But if you look at Dylan, Dylan has these very choppy steps up at the kitchen, and he's able to cover the net very explosively with lunges as opposed to, like, movement.
Yeah, that's a good point. Would you suggest choppier steps to some tennis converts, or would that work for them in their individual skill set?
That's interesting. I think you go so long with one style or another. I think you're eventually going to sort of switch your style a little bit.
Wow. Great round stroke to set up the close. Genie Bouchard gobbles it up at the kitchen.
I think the biggest adjustment with that footwork is you really have to take one huge lunge when you're up at the net here in pickleball, whereas in tennis, you're generally taking 2 or 3 steps and trying to get behind the ball every time.
Point.
4-0 start here for Genie.
Timeout receiver, 4-0.
Good timeout.
Yeah, Samantha Parker has had enough playing in her backyard here at the World Cups this last year.
4-0.
Breakthrough performance for her in Vegas last week, and also made a final in Sacramento with the wooden paddle tournaments.
Yeah, what is that? Back-to-back finals for her. Maybe there was. I think there was Virginia Beach in between.
Point.
2 finals and 3 tournaments, not bad either. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, wind takes that long. We talked a lot about the wind in the last game, and actually the ladies tend to prefer it a little bit differently, and they like to end with the wind behind them slightly based on that more baseline style of play.
Side out.
The guys want the wind to sort of knock down those passing shots and let them hit out a little bit more. I think the ladies generally tend to want the wind to carry their ground strokes a little bit more through the court. So I would say Genie is on kind of the good side for this matchup. Look at that tennis volley. Don't forget about that. That's awesome. Very nice pass shot, too, from Sam here. Low into the backhand. She's in the transition zone.
Well, that's where length is Genie's best friend at the line.
Point.
She seems much more comfortable actually coming to the net on a lot of these shots as well. Talking again about movement, you know, she never struck me as an incredible mover getting from baseline to net. That forward movement, but that's vastly improved as well.
Side out. One, 6. Point.
Just long there from Genie.
Two, 6.
It does seem when Sam's coming in on her terms, she's having a little bit more success there. I think maybe that's something that she spoke about on her timeout there a couple points ago.
3, 6.
Oh, my.
Point.
A beauty from Parker.
Yeah, very penetrating return there, too. And Genie set it up pretty well. That's just, again, kind of an awkward-ish pickleball sort of volley. She decided to go with the two-hander as opposed to that one-handed sort of slice volley that she had been the last couple of times.
4-6. Side out.
Oh, no. She got such a good look at it. It looks like she changed her mind a couple of times, or maybe she was even looking at where Genie was going to go and forgot to hit the ball.
Six, 4.
Looks like
Point.
that skids off the baseline there. Genie's hitting very good deep serves and deep returns, and when you're doing that well in singles, everything else kind of takes care of itself.
7-4. Side out.
Into the backhand. Bouchard wants that one back.
I feel like that's a bit of the Genie of old. That's the type of stuff that she was struggling with, right? You see that point where she sets it up so well and gets
4-7.
that look and then hasn't finished. Those are the type of shots that she has been finishing in this nice run that she's been making.
Yeah.
Timeout receiver, 5-7.
Timeout taken here, but the field that she knocked out on her way to the final in Vegas, Catherine.
But I think she's still incredibly dangerous,
6-7.
just grinding from the baseline as well.
Point.
Overcooked that one, and Samantha Parker was warming up during the delay, taking extra reps.
7-7.
No mercy. Ties it up at 7.
Point.
Genie sets it up really well. She was being a little bit more selective coming in at that point, and she got herself the look, the exact look she wanted.
8-7. Side out.
When you get some of these lower body injuries, sometimes it's not even necessarily about how quickly you move. It's about that getting down a little bit.
7-8.
If you have a quad or a hamstring or glute sort of issue.
Side out.
That's why there for Parker. Winner of this one would get Brooke Buckner in the round of
Call
16.
it out. Point.
Yeah, Brooke just had a nice match against one of the PPA junior players who are having some good runs here in Kiara Kunimoto.
8-8.
Interesting to watch them last week at MLP.
Side out.
Yeah, you can tell Genie's fighting her movement.
8-8.
Man, you'd hate to see that at this tournament, too, with this many points up for grabs.
Well, I mean, especially when, you know, she's been playing so well recently as well. It would, we had that with Jack Sock a couple of weeks ago after he was up against Federico Stocksrud, had a little bit of a hip issue. It seems like he's back and playing well again. And so you just hope that something like this is a quick
9-8.
injury that come back from pretty quickly.
That's a heavy ball from Bouchard to close on it. Yeah, you think of all the wear and tear those tennis athletes put on their body for years in professional tennis.
Genie misses that one just wide.
Oh,
10-8.
that one caught.
That was put away.
Side out.
She's sticking around.
Eight, 10. Side out.
Oh, she just sneaks that in there. Now, honestly, these are the type of opponents that can be very, very difficult to play. When somebody looks like they're injured a little bit and isn't quite moving as well, they can start to sort of
10-8.
loosen up and play free.
There's a look at a smiling Jack Sock as Bouchard faces game point against. We'll see him on center court next. To
Point
the corner,
game.
and Parker.
Change hands.
runs away with game 1, surging forward, winning the last 5 points unanswered after Genie Bouchard went down with an epic round of 16 match between she and Brooke Buckner too, Zane.
Yeah, and obviously this is worth a ton of points, something that can set you up for the entire next year, right? We had that Michael Lloyd run here last year. We made a final and is still in the top 10 with that. So it is huge implications for the whole thing.
Alongside Matt Manassi. Sam, not the way you would like to win with having someone retire, but I want to talk about that first game. Okay. You were trailing a little bit. She was looking to play really well there. Then we had about a 15-20 minute medical timeout. What did you tell yourself in that timeout?
Well, for me, I had a game plan, and I was just, it was working well while I was coming back. I was going to just stick to that game plan. And
This is your first time on the desk. Any nerves? You're a little nervous sitting down here? We're pumped to have you on the desk.
More than 60% of sales at Amazon store come from independent.
So it's a little scary for me, but it's good to be here. First time, hopefully first of many.
Yeah, you're doing great, by the way. I read in your background, Taekwondo, double black belt.
Yeah.
Does that, first of all, talk about that a little bit, that experience in that sport, getting to such a level, and does some of that calm help you on the pickleball court?
Well, it's just like anything. If you do something long enough, you get really good at it, and so I'm doing that with pickleball. I have stopped since picking up pickleball, unfortunately, not enough time in my schedule, but helping me keep calm, I'd probably not really. I have some pretty bad nerves on court, but hopefully it doesn't show too much.
Not at all.
You're a newer player to the game here, but you really have been doing well, even on the MLP side as well as the PPA side. What are you most proud of in your game, and what areas do you think you still need to work on?
Oh man, I'm just proud of like where I've come from, just the process, just where I started, and I'm here now playing professional. That's crazy to me. It still just blows my mind. What I need to get better, I just think I need more reps, honestly. Just be in that situation where if I am nervous, just play through it, you know?
You're going to get more reps tomorrow in the round of 16 against Brooke Buckner, one of the top players in the world. Thoughts on that matchup?
I played her recently, so I watched some film and hopefully figure out a game plan to beat her, but we'll see.
When you're looking at film, what are you analyzing in particular, whether it's singles or doubles?
Their tendencies, like maybe patterns that I could do. Yeah, I have a coach that helps me too with that, so he does most of it. I just nod and agree and try to execute. So
we're doing a great job. It's an incredible tournament here at World. Are you hanging out around the boulevard? Are you watching other matches? Or are you really just staying in your own bubble and making sure that you're getting the wins?
If I see friends, I definitely go out and watch and support them, but I tend to go to my own little personal bubble and just hang out, but yeah.
I love that. And we have a big year next year. We're looking at that new schedule. What's your goal heading into next year?
For me personally, get better, and hopefully that'll show with the rankings. Just get better, higher rankings, go a little deeper into the draws. So that's what I hope for next year.
Obviously, this is such a gauntlet of a schedule. It's week in, week out. How do you take care of your body? Obviously, Genie had an injury late in that match. It is a long year. Is it hard to handle this schedule now that we're in November?
Oh, for sure, yeah. This one is my last tournament of this year, so hopefully month and a half, almost 2 months, will be good rest time for me to like recover mentally, and it's just nice to be home for like a while, you know. So yeah.
Well, we understand. Awesome. Well, hey, good luck tomorrow, round of 16, going up against Brooke Buckner. Samantha Parker, thank you so much for joining us here at the desk.
Great job.
We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come right back to men's singles. You don't want to miss that one. Jack Sock